Hello and welcome. Just doing a quick audio test, make sure everything's all good. Try to position my phone there. Attempting to. Right, lovely. Today we're going to do some Autobahn Police Sim 2. I just got the game. Hopefully it'll record quite well. Got the game a few days ago. Okay, so the plan today is to play this. So what I really like is I've played the original. This is a massive improvement. Doesn't really have steering wheel support. Doesn't appear to work. So I'll be using keyboard, but never mind. It doesn't really matter. So the aim of the game, well, is we're going to be doing some free play. So stopping some cars, inspecting the drivers, and looking for some fines. So this game, unlike most police sims, which are normally about in PEGI 16 area, this one's only PEGI 7. So even though you can catch drink drivers, I honestly don't understand the logic. Just leave it. So let's go ahead and continue our game. Hopefully it won't lag. It runs reasonably low FPS anyway on this computer a bit, so obviously the video could be laggy, but we'll try and avoid it. So we'll just go out and stop a couple of cars that we think are causing problems, and that's about it really. So yeah, just need the game to load now. There is a story mode. We've done 2 parts of the story mode, but for some reason there doesn't appear to be a third part of the story mode yet around the police station. It might be somewhere else on the map. I haven't actually bothered looking. So far there's been a guy who's throwing stones off a bridge. That's like ongoing basically. It's an ongoing thing. So we've done the first part of it. The game has crashed a little bit now because it always does that. It's a bit of a weird thing this game does, but it does always do it. So great, it's crashed. It should eventually work. It just takes a bit of time sometimes to load. There you go. It's just started loading again. It's just unfrozen. So, and I can hear some audio. Yeah, it's loading again now. So it can take a bit of time to load up, but it's working again now. So it's a bit intensive on the processor, unfortunately, which is. Hopefully the recording quality will be good. I hope it will be. I think I wanted to increase the bitrate up to 6,000, which is the recommended bitrate, but I wasn't able to do that because my internet connection is too poor. So I put it down to 4,000, which is still 1,000 better than the stream we were doing before. So actually, I don't know why I'm bothering this. So I'll just check the map to see if there is any kind of mission. The mission is actually just that little exclamation mark button, but for some reason that mission is set to my police car, which is obviously a bit odd. It shouldn't be set to my police car. So we're getting in. We'll just go out on patrol and stop some cars, I guess. So off we go. I'm not having any lag in the game or on the stream, which is nice. So yeah, we'll just go out and see what's what, see what's going on. So yeah, that's all we're doing for now. If there is any lag, it's actually the game. The game's running at just 20 FPS at the moment, but the recording's running at 60, so.
Emergency vehicles. As you know, a famous head of state is using a short section of our Autobahn. We need one more vehicle for the escort.
So we have got a little thing. If we press the Alt key, it will flash up any vehicles that the game thinks are dodgy, but obviously it's called police intuition, so obviously I'd rather use my own intuition here and not rely on the game. So well, if we spot anyone just acting a bit sort of suspicious, then we'll stop them. So this guy here is driving on normally, so can pass on. No one's speeding. Obviously there is an 80 speed limit in the tunnels. There's a bit less of a speed limit further on. Won't me just crashing. The problem is, in this game, you can't turn off shadows, which are the big thing that makes my processor die. But you can't turn it off in this game. I can turn all the way down the vegetation all the way down, but there is nothing else I can do. That's literally all I can do. So, and the vegetation's more graphics thing, so I don't really know what we'll do. So we'll just speed up ahead now to. There's a car just up here. There's no other cars on the motorway, so we may as well give them a little sort of hello, and we'll wait and see what's going on. So there's a lorry up here. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, well, this person looks like they want to speed, so yeah, let's give this blue car a little traffic management, if we can catch up to them, that is. Wow, they're going fast. And then I'll just, so I go up as far as the junction for Leensburg, and then I'll turn back around and head back towards the police station. It's quite a short little route that you can do as a patrol kind of thing. Obviously, there's no proper patrols you do in this game, it's all free play, so you do get missions that come in as well, but a lot of them involve very long drives over to the place where the mission is, so I don't bother a lot of the time. So there you go, maximum speed, distance okay. So this person was okay in terms of their distance. They are speeding a little bit, a little over 120. So I'll give them a stop anyway, because we need to stop somebody anyway. So even if they're doing nothing wrong, but they'll just move on. So sometimes you can end up with a police pursuit. I've never had a police pursuit in this game yet, so I think it's quite rare. So yeah, so we're getting out now. That should stop. Yeah, and what's really good about this game over the previous one is there are actually little mini cutscenes like this, where you actually talk to the driver like that. So we're just asking for his documents.
License and registration, please. Thank you. I'll have a look.
So we just need to check. So here you go. We'll get this up. Straight away, I think it's like emission. I think it's like his tax or emissions or whatever has expired. So it's not a big thing. It's just a fine. So almost every driver I come across seems to have that expired. So it's not a big issue. The car is all good. And the number plates are all good, so at least we've got a fine out of it. I don't know, in the old Autobahn police sim, it told you how much the fine was.
Have you been drinking?
Not telling us anymore, though.
Of course I've not had anything to drink.
So we're just asking these questions. Generally, they say no to both questions.
Have you taken any drugs?
Of course not.
Especially this
I'd
one.
never do that.
It always says I'll never do that, which makes sense. So let's go over to continue conversation later, and we'll inspect his car. So here's his car. His tread depth is okay, so no fines there. We're just looking for fines, basically. We're like real life cops. We just always try to look for some way to make people pay extra money to us. So all this tread depth is okay. We'll do a little investigation in here. You can see it's okay. That item's okay. And then this item, it's all good, so nothing going on there. Check the tread depth there, nothing going on there. So check his lights on the back. And it's just basically just a routine check is the whole idea. Obviously, sometimes you will get something that's a bit out of the ordinary, but I haven't actually had anything too crazy. You can get some crazy stuff, but it's very rare in this game. So they've got both their they've got the warning triangle and the first aid kit, which you need. So they've got both of them. Nothing wrong with that. So open up here. Got nothing in here, just some papers. I don't think we probably won't be able to investigate that. Obviously, you've got the warning triangle and then the first aid kit. We need to check if this is expired. It's in order, so we're all good. They're all good. No penalties there. So at the moment, it's only the TV that's expired, and that's the only thing I think we're gonna have to fine them about. So end the conversation. Give them a little fine. And there you go. We did 1 out of 1, and it was correctly determined. That's it. So apart from that little violation, it doesn't tell me how big the fine is. So I don't know how much we ended up paying. He ended up paying, and now we can get on our way. So if we just press Alt, no drivers have actually flashed up on as blue, which means there's no dodgy drivers around here. That van is driving quite fast, so we'll also look for people that are driving particularly close to each other. That's another thing that you can pull them over for. It's just little things like that you have to watch out for. So people speeding, people driving a bit silly. It is a real life cop sim. It's got very bad reviews, this game. I can never understand. I've got to go and write a good review for it, I think. So just to bring the ratings up a little bit. Because I can't, I mean, maybe it's just I'm one of those weird people that like a game like this, and very few other people like a game like this, but I enjoy playing it. So, right, this person here, I don't think they're going all over the road. So we'll give them a little thing. So they're driving a bit all over the road. I mean, I don't think undertaking is actually an offence in this game. I'm not sure about real life. Well, in Germany, obviously this is all German laws, not UK or any other country. It's German. So they'll give him a little. He's driving surprisingly slow for no reason now, and being a bit odd. So he has been over the speed limit by 7 kilometers per hour. So let's give him a little stop. Not pulling over yet. Oh, what's going on? Why is he speeding off? What the? Man. Okay, so he's stopping. He's not like, we're not supposed to chase him or her, but they're not stopping either. They're taking an age to stop, basically. So I don't know. Something might be going on. Well, but we'll see. So again, just repeat the same process. And we'll see. Okay. Also, we have got this colleague, but this colleague literally never does anything. He never, ever does anything. So I'll just speak to him and see what's happening. So let's get some,
Show me your license and registration,
get some documents
please.
and see if
Thank
we can...
you. I'll have a look.
Basically, we always look for something we can charge people with. So by the look, I can just see straight away his taxes, or TUV, or whatever it's called. That's expired straight away. So, oh, here's an interesting one. What's really weird is in real life, I'm positive you'd arrest someone for this. But in this game, you don't. The name is different to the name on these documents, which implies he might not own the vehicle. But there's never anything you can do about it, which I don't understand. But there we go. So it's all okay, actually, apart from the name being different, which is a bit odd. In real life, I reckon you would question about it, but you don't in this game.
Drinking is not my thing.
Literally, it is very repetitive.
Of course.
But what's nice is obviously occasionally you do come across some different things. Like sometimes you can get some crazy stuff, but it's nothing. Oh, there you go. The tread depth is low, so there you go. That's another fine. But at the moment it is just fines. So I mean, I don't get why you don't arrest people for something that could mean the car is stolen, but it's not a reason in this game to arrest them. Once I did arrest them for that, and it went wrong. So Iron's not dangerous. There's some what looks like alcohol there, so we'll have to test him for that. It's just a rule. Normally, it never actually leads to anything. We'll test this wheel for tread. There you go. Low. So the whole car looks like it's low. So that implies there might be some more little violations we can get. We're sneaky people. We always look out for where we can find people. Up here we've got a warning triangle and we've got a first aid kit, so nothing to find there. I'm trying to pick up the first aid kit. There you go. Investigate. It's in order, so nothing to do there. Let's see if there's anything inside the suitcase. No, just cans of pop, and that's about it really. So we've got nothing interesting there. See if we can investigate these. Just a lunchbox. Yet another lunchbox. We'll try the blue one. If I can actually get it. Might just have to cycle through it. You have to hit the exact right place. It's quite annoying. Right, switch. I'm just trying to switch objects now until I find. There you go. It's come up, and nothing in there. So nothing interesting. Just boringness. So aside from a couple of fines at the moment, there's literally nothing we can do. So we'll speak to the driver. Obviously, there are some fines. So we've got tyre tread depth.
Tread is too thin.
Well,
So we'll time that.
you meticulous? But you're right. Tire condition is very important.
Yeah, lovely. And then we also need to test him because
Have
we
you been
found
drinking?
whatever that was
Of course I have.
in the back. Normally it means nothing, but you know, we're always looking out for things we can do. We just press base just F constantly, which doesn't make any sense, but okay. There you go, it's complete, and he's fine. So we'll give him a fine,
I have to give you a fine.
and that's it. So fine was correctly determined. Got 1,000 points for that, so lovely. Glad I was correct. which I still don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. So let's go ahead and now this is the junction where we have to turn around and then start heading back towards the police station. This is our little patch, I guess you can call it, of where we do all our policing. This guy is speeding though. I've used the police intuition system and it hasn't flashed up as being blue, so we can leave it. It's not worth a massive stop considering we're going off the motorway now. So right, sometimes it can be quite hard to actually get back on the motorway here. It depends on how many AI. Sometimes you can get some AI that block up the road by here. Yeah, like that. But we've made it through. Accidentally crashed into someone, but I think we can go all the way down this road now, and then from there we can get back on the other side of the motorway. Obviously, the AI on this, they do have a bit of a tendency to be a little bit glitchy. That can happen. I don't know why it happens, but you do get glitchy AI that do that. They just randomly spin each other out, like up here. I mean, I don't know what's happened. Sometimes you can get them to move by putting on emergency lights. But I don't know what's happened here, obviously. It's not anything I can deal with, it's just AI being, I mean, I don't know what's happened to their wheels or what, it's just, it has glitched out, basically.
Dispatch, please come in. Car 11 here. What's up, dispatch? I've just sent you some coordinates. Drive to the rest stop. There's a vehicle on fire there.
We're basically just trying to shove them out of the way. This is not part of, like, policing, by the way. This is just entirely a glitch. There you go. I don't know why that happens. It is a bit of an odd glitch that I cannot understand, and it seems to happen far too frequently, and it can result in there being no cars on the highway. I don't know why it happens so often. It is obviously a bit of a glitch, but whatever. We'll have to leave it. Also, how are people liking the daily uploads? I've noticed. Yeah, we've been doing a ton of daily uploads. I've got daily uploads now until September the 14th going out. So. Lots of content for you guys. All of it is Roblox, which is why I thought I'd do a little stream today, something a little bit different. This is obviously it's very different to what we've been doing before. We haven't actually received any little missions at the top, so nothing to do at the moment. Obviously, we're going to need to speed to catch up to these guys up here to try and. This is what's happened. It's because of this bug where cars have ended up getting stuck. There's literally no traffic on the highway. So we'll just use our little police intuition thing here. Nothing came up as being on this driver. Nothing showed up as being blue. And he's not speeding, so no reason to stop them. And we'll move on. See if there's another car down here. It would be really cool if you could pull over fellow police officers. I think it would be quite funny. Let's use it again here. Got no flashing blue cars here. This person's not driving too close, and they're not speeding either, so there's no issue there. Right now they're speeding, then let's give them a little traffic management check, because they're speeding. I think they are, just a little bit. I'm having to do, here's the speed limit, it's 120 here. And that's just hit 124, so speeding. Oh no, they're going to turn off the motorway before I get a chance to. Right, they're speeding, so I want to pull them over. Wah! But sometimes, even when it says they're speeding, we can't pull them over sometimes, which is annoying. It doesn't recognise them as being speeding. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it does that. Right, they've stopped, so we can run over and catch them. It's off the motorway, actually, so it's quite a good place for them to stop. I think we can probably tell them about the speed. No, we can't. For some reason, the game hasn't recognised them as speeding. Maybe 7 kilometres an hour isn't enough for them to be speeding. I don't know. But we'll use this anyway. Let's get this up, and then straight away. Wait. That TUV's expired. 2004-17, 2302-17. There must be some sort. There must be like a leeway. I don't know how much it is. Obviously, there must be some kind of leeway there. Then, that's all good. plate's all good, and the models are good, so all the documents are all okay.
Have you been drinking?
Not a drop.
That's all fine.
Have you taken any drugs?
Of course not. I'd never do that.
All fine. So let's go ahead and just
I'll come back
do
to you
research. I
shortly.
don't suspect we're going to find anything. I've never actually had a stop, though, where I've never found any infractions. Oh, straight away they go tread depth low. So, I don't know why, but every single car on this Autobahn always seems to have some sort of problem. It might just be because we're so fussy. So let's have a little look in here, what we got. Nothing suspicious in there, so I don't know how we know just by clicking on it that it's not suspicious, but obviously that's just how the game works. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. So everything's all good there. We'll check the boot, obviously, make sure they have their first aid kit and all that. There's no boxes apart from this that we can actually investigate. We can only investigate boxes, we can't investigate this box anyway, so the only thing we need to do is just check this. It's in order, and obviously they've got this as well, so no problem there. So the only thing at the moment, the only thing we're finding them for is the low tread depth, and that's it. So,
Your tyre tread is too thin.
and that's
Aren't you
it.
meticulous? But you're right. Tyre condition is very important.
Yeah, it is very important. It's extremely important. Right, end, and then we'll give
I
them a
have to give
fine.
you a fine.
And that's it. Literally just one. I don't know why this lorry is stopped. They just do that. The traffic in this game, it doesn't make any sense. So let's get back on the Autobahn and see who we can stop. Because that's what we're like. We're police and we basically just stop everybody. We're mean. Obviously there's no traffic at the moment, I suspect because of some sort of glitch with stopping traffic from entering the motorway. Like the AI basically bugging out like they were earlier. We're obviously just driving like absolute lunatics because we can. Okay, so there's two cars up here. Nothing's flashing blue on there, so... Oh, there's a car that's flashing blue. They're going the other way, so we can't stop them, unfortunately. But flashing blue means we should give them a stop, so... None of these cars up here are oh, they go, that car there is being said as dodgy, this car up here, so let's have a look, let's have a little look behind them, see what's going on. They're not speeding, but because they've been marked as blue, that means the game knows they're dodgy, so... I'm trying to give them a traffic measure, but it's not allowing me to, which is a bit silly. Like, surely the game can see they're a target, they're not very far away. Okay, the game isn't letting me do a traffic check on them. Why is the game not letting me do that? Okay, just forget, the game isn't letting, maybe that's the reason we need to pull them over, is because it's not letting me. It's not letting me traffic check them for some reason. Well, they're not speeding off, so we'll just ram into them, obviously. So let's go ahead and speak to them.
Hello.
Hello.
What
Show me
exactly?
your license and
So obviously the
registration,
game
please.
thought
I
they were
can't find
dodgy.
my documents.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to make a note of that.
That's why he has no
Have you been
documents.
No, I don't drink in general.
That's
Have you
why the
taken
game
any
said
drugs?
Of course not. I'd never do that.
that. Who just crashed into
I'll
us?
come back to you shortly.
Who just seriously? Who just crashed? Why did that lorry just crash into us then?
I'll come back to you shortly.
So obviously what we need to do now... Oh, for some reason we're dropping some frames. Because the internet connection's just gone a bit mad. There you go, it's gone back now. Did it say that was low? I'll find out later. Indicators work. So obviously the fact that he has no documents... I don't know whether you arrest someone for that though. I've never had that problem before of someone having no documents. hitting our car, seriously. Oh, we found an illegal item of sorts, so let's go ahead and talk to him about that. Can I not do anything? Let's just take him into
You'll
prison.
have to come with me. Please step out of the vehicle.
Arrest was made correctly because he had an illegal item on him. We didn't find out. How would I know if the name was different if I didn't have any documents? And the TV was expired, so we lost a bit there. I don't know how I was supposed to know the name was different. All the TV UV was expired though. How would I know? I wouldn't know. So it turns out an illegal item isn't, or just the fact that I didn't have any documents. I don't know which one was the problem. But I honestly don't know how this game picks up who's a bad driver. I don't know how it does that, how it picks it up. But let's go ahead and drive on now. Off we go. Ah! There was a car heading the other way there. So obviously we are driving the wrong side of the road, but that's on purpose so we can get back to this police station. Move out of the way. We are driving like morons, but... Oh, come on! Okay, the chaos factor reached 100, which means we've now lost this guy, unfortunately. So, yeah. He's just disappeared now, he will have. Which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know, it's really annoying that. It's because I couldn't be bothered to drive 5 kilometres, but... Yeah, so what we'll do now, we've got 5,000 influence points, so I'll skip to the next day. And spend the influence points that we got off our patrol today. You use these to get brand new rooms, like evidence rooms and all that. It's a bit odd. There's one that I used for finding, like I got it so you could find like wanted vehicles, but it hasn't actually done anything. The helicopter should be good. You can use that in missions. Obviously there's a conference room, evidence room, that sort of thing. So I don't know what exactly we do with all this. Obviously, we've all got this as well. As police intuition reduces the cooldown, so that's all that does. And obviously, there's speed trade bonus, but there doesn't appear to be much we can get anymore. So I'll go ahead and get a conference room. Let's get an evidence room. Let's do that. I don't really know that. I don't think that really does anything. We can go down and examine the evidence room. I think all the rooms that we use for stuff is down here, is downstairs on the very bottom floor, because all these rooms down here start off locked and then they become available. So this wasn't available before, so this must be our evidence room. Well, I'm locked out anyway. I'm locked out, but that's the evidence room in there. So that's what we've just unlocked, even though I can't actually get in there. This was the CCTV room we discovered, but we can't use it again. There's a teddy bear occupying the controls. I just don't understand it. So what we'll do now, we'll save it up and then we'll finish, and it's time to go and play. I think we're going to play some Roblox Wipeout on Roblox. So let's go ahead and go to my menu. I have got a recording intermission thing, even though it's a stream, so I'll use that. So go ahead and quit, and then really. There you go, so it's quit finally, we'll put that up, get that off, and then I'll just change the title of the stream, so it's Autobahn Policing. I need to put 2 in the title as well, so it's taking its time obviously. Might have to leave this till later. Yeah, it's being very slow, unfortunately, so we'll have to leave it for now. Anyway, let's get Roblox up. Go over to Roblox Wipeout. I won two yesterday when I was playing Colour Factory off camera, which was quite fun. I never won it before. It's a very hard game, actually. So let's go ahead and play Roblox Wipeout. It's a very fun game. It's based on Total Wipeout, a TV show. I mean, you must have seen it. Who doesn't like Total? I love Total Wipeout, that's for certain. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not getting anything there to change the title of the stream. I'm not getting anything, so I have to leave it. So let's go ahead and get the display capture up now, and get rid of the recording intermission. Here we are in the game. So this is the game we're talking about here. They're currently in the wipeout zone. Spectate doesn't work in this game, unfortunately, but it does mean that we'll be on to the next round, which is a qualifier, and we'll start a new game very soon. Why do I have 0 wins? That must be glitched out. I don't have 0 wins, I can tell you that. It must be... There are a lot of bugs in this game at the moment. Let's put that... I don't know whether someone will be able to answer to that, but it is a bit confusing, because I've definitely got 2 wins. I know for a fact. That's how I've got so many... That's how I've got so many tickets, in fact. You don't normally get that many tickets. If you don't... When you win, you get a massive amount of tickets, which is why I did have like 2,000 yesterday, now I have 4,400, because I've got loads from winning loads. Obviously, I can't, for some reason, jump up here. It is like a massive obby almost, but it's a bit more complicated than an obby. It does change round to round. I'm very bad at double cross. I'm very good at the sweeper in terms of the second round. Third round, I found that I'm quite good at. I haven't actually done a third round apart from the one that I did find impossible. Because there was one that it was the Terrago round, but I never got to do it. Because both times only 3 people got through the double cross, and because only 3 people got through the double cross, that meant nobody needed to get through the next round, and we just skipped it. So at the moment we've still got people doing the wipeout zone. It does time out at some point, so I think it's 120 seconds or 150 maybe it times out. But it does eventually time out because these people are being extremely slow. But I don't know what the whole 0 wins thing is about. I've definitely got more than that. But never mind, we'll try and better it today. Anyway, I get 1 more win. But it all depends on what obstacles you get. It is quite a hard game at times. It depends. You know, the course changes every single time you do it. Obviously, it's 4 rounds. Anyway, anyone who's familiar with the show Total Wipeout or Total Wipeout USA will know that the obstacles are from a mix of the USA version and the UK version. It's a mix of both, so anybody who watches it in chat, definitely put it in the chat that you watch it, because it's very fun. I like watching it. They've stopped doing it now. I think the USA one is still going. The UK one got stopped ages ago, though, unfortunately. So there goes. Going back to daytime now for us to do the rest of the... So obviously the wipeout zone is always done at night. All the other 3 are always done during the day. So that's the whole aim of this. So the tournament's starting. There's some wipeout music, which I'll get off because I reckon that'll be copyright. It's bound to be copyrighted, that wipeout music, because you know YouTube copyrights everything. So here we are, just attempting to play some Roblox. So the next round starts in 30 seconds, and that's when we obviously get to do stuff. We used to have a spectate thing. The spectate is bugged as well, so that's what makes me wonder. There are the good few bugs in this game. I mean, it's in beta still, but it's been in beta for like years, so it's not really in beta. But it's constantly having like little updates that like go up and down. It's a bit odd. I don't know how this bug has occurred, but it's occurred somehow. So the next round is in 6 seconds, which is when we get to start. So there you go. There's the new round. So we've got sort of big red balls. They're not proper big red balls. So first 10 qualify through the qualifier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the server. So also the maximum in the server is 14. So generally most people will make it past the qualifier. It's the next round that's really hard. The qualifier is easy peasy. After that though, it gets proper wipeout hard. So, and the hints for most of these ones, apart from like when you get the obstacles where you can't skip, but on the qualifier you can skip all of them. So the idea is generally it's actually quicker. With most obstacles, it's quicker to skip them and then just jump when you're in the water. It is quicker to do that than to actually do the obstacle. Apart from this one where you have to have a bit of an extended swim, so obviously it might help you out. Obviously the way you get knocked off as well will slow you down a bit. See, look, that person was obviously a bit faster. But I think we basically made first. I think we were second, weren't we, or third, something like that, which is not bad. So obviously My best time, I think, on the qualifier was like 35 seconds or something, but it does change. I think there are 2 or 3 different variants of the qualifier, so it does change sort of what time you can expect. I think there's 3 people left, so obviously the top 10 will go through, and then everyone else won't go through. So I think it times out at about like 90 seconds or something. I'm not entirely sure. It does time. It's again. Everyone on here, to stop people, obviously, like if they're AFK, say, eventually it will just time out. But there's only 3 people left. I don't know how some people do take so long to do it. It's actually, maybe they just haven't learned how the game works. But it is quite simple. Sometimes I don't know why that red is still going. But there you go. They got timed out. They got timed out. So only 9 people in the end finished out of the 12 in the server. Came second. 38.3 seconds. Not bad. So obviously only 9 have made it through. So it's definite that everyone completed the qualifier. Actually, I don't know why those 2 people are still there. They haven't been teleported properly. It's double cross. I've made it through twice now, double cross, and that's when I've gone on to win. I don't know how I made it through. It's extremely hard. I think it's extremely hard. Anyway, it's Colour Factory never got through it. He got through the sweeper, but it couldn't get through this. But you know, it's. So Colour Factory finds it quite hard. I don't know how there's 11 people in the game. I always wonder that. If only 9 people completed the qualifier, how can there be 11 in double cross? And magically, I don't know how I've done this. That explains it. As to how I was doing so well there. Is that never happens. So obviously it went wrong. You just got to time jumping over these bars at the right time. So double cross, I think, was from the USA one. The sweeper is the variant from the UK one. Well, the sweeper was definitely from the UK one. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I think double cross was the USA one. But that's an example of, obviously, they do use obstacles from both. Also, the Dreadmill was from UK, but the Blunderland, Wipeout Blunderland, that was from the USA. So it is all mixes, which I quite like. It's not. It's its own thing effectively. Then it's not copying only one show. It's copying both of them, which I think is better. Keep failing. Fails for the win. Yeah, some people have made it across. Generally, there is obviously a timeout. I think you get like 3 minutes to do it, and then that's it. So hopefully I make it across. Otherwise, the rest of this video will be a bit boring. No, not video, stream. But it will get a bit boring. So I'm trying to do it, but. Oh! Ah! It can get a bit ragey. Once I actually won, and I beat another guy just like right at the end, and he was extremely ragey in the chat. He got very salty. It was quite funny. There's always something funny about when people rage. Obviously, as well, it's the first 6 across, so the timer will run out if a certain amount of people make it across. And there's only 5 left, so I think the timer will time out soon. Not because of time, but out of how many people have crossed. Come on, we're trying. No! 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 We would have made it as well. Obviously, it automatically kicks us off because it goes like that. Right, this next try might very well be the last attempt I get, so let's attempt to beat double cross. No, 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 you're not getting that. Lovely. Also, we've only got 20 seconds left, so that person's not made it. No! Oh, no, that's it now. I'm pretty sure that was my last attempt, because I don't think I can do it in 5 seconds. I definitely can't do it now. So that's it. We haven't made it through, unfortunately. Oh well. So we'll have to. Obviously, we can't spectate anymore, which is a bit of a shame. So we'll have to just sit here. 3 people made it through in the end, so we'll have to just watch them. Obviously, now there won't be a stage 3 because there's only 3 people, and we need at least 4 people to do stage 3. So it'll go on to stage 3. Stage 3 will just start, and then it'll instantly end. Is how it normally works out. So obviously, Hopefully we get the sweeper at some point, because I'm much better at the sweeper compared to double cross, which I'm not good at all. So there's only 3 people, so one person's fell off. That's a weird glitch. Sometimes people can fall off. And there you go, it's over. So I think we'll only get 2 going through to the wipeout zone. Oh, no, all 3 of them still do. And that's it. So obviously, it'll fast forward now to night. And then there'll be a wipeout zone. We'll see who's crowned the winner. Whoever it is, it won't be me. So, and then obviously, once they finish, we'll be back onto the qualifier. And we'll see what we've got. So this is a different wipeout zone to the one we saw when I first got into Roblox Wipeout. When I did it like 10 minutes ago. It's a completely different wipeout zone with different obstacles. So this is the wipeout zone that Colour Factory was faced with. And I'll tell you something then, from the way it was going, it's a lot harder than the wipeout zone I had. I think there's 3 different wipeout zones, but I think there is 3. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how it decided, because this wipeout zone was used when we had the sweeper. So it's not like it has a certain path. I don't know whether it's randomised maybe. But I think it's the second map. The first round is always a qualifier, but I think there's different variants of the qualifier. I think 2. And then you have the sweeper or double cross, and then you have Wipeout Blunderland, what's it called? Dreadmill, or Terrago round. And then this round, there's 3 different variants so far I've seen of the wipeout zone. I think only 2 variants of the qualifier I've seen so far. So this one, obviously, it's not like real life where everyone runs separately. All 3 go at the same time, and then it's just a case of who makes it there first. So at the moment, this person here is definitely in the lead. So I'd expect them to end up finishing in the lead as well. So we'll see. They've actually fallen off. So with this one, obviously that obstacle there, you don't have to try again. Some of the obstacles on this wipeout zone you have to try again, others you don't. The ones where you try again are definitely harder, because it means you have to get through them. But this person's almost certainly won the wipeout zone there. I think it times out after, I think, about 150 seconds, 130 seconds maybe. But it times out in that region, so this person should definitely make it. I'm not sure about the guy, or whoever it is at the back. Yeah, guy. It's hard to tell actually, because everyone looks the same. Because it changes your clothes, and it basically completely you just become a Roblox character dressed in white clothes and a helmet. So everyone looks the same basically. So there you go, everyone's finished in the end. Everyone managed to finish before it timed them out, but it wasn't good enough. 54 seconds the lead, which is a good time. Definitely a good time. Then we've got the other 2, obviously, who were a bit further behind. So there you go. The time's going to go back now, and we'll start playing from there. So it's going to go back now all the way to 12 o'clock, and then it'll spawn in the qualifier after a 60-second break. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people, I think was that? 12, 13, something like that, in the server, which means there will be enough for people to be knocked out of the qualifying. So the tournament is starting, and then there should be a bit of a break then before it spawns in. Yeah, 50 seconds. So, not 60 seconds, it's 50, which is a bit random. Someone's managed to flip this over somehow. Don't know how they've done that. Let's try and unflip it. I don't know how they managed to flip it over, but they did. No, I don't know how they managed to flip it over. I don't know how you flip it over. Do you go under it and then push? It probably required more than one person. Anyway, let's just stop trying to flip it over, because it's annoying. As it is, like that. So, let's just wait for the new round to start. Here it is. So, actually, there are at least 3 variants of the qualifier, because I haven't seen this variant before. Which is interesting. Some of these obstacles do look a little bit unknown. But by the looks of it, there are no obstacles we have to try more than once. Which is good. That's the whole point. It's better like that. A lot better. Here it's a case of just keep jumping and try and stay ahead of everyone else. Okay, this one it might be a bit hard. Yeah, it is. It resulted in his falling off, which was expected. I don't think anyone's going to be able to jump there. It's too big a jump for a Roblox character to make, really. And those people are going to have to wait now for this thing to get back. I'm already on my way, so I don't get the point of waiting for that on that obstacle. It doesn't really. It makes more sense to swim in Roblox Wipeout. This one obviously was quick. There you go. I finished it straight away. So I was the first one to finish it. Still a reasonably slow time. I think it is a slower qualifier, that one. Definitely. So watch people finish. Actually, it's not within camera view of where I am currently. So let's move on a bit further. Where we can actually hopefully see. There you go. We can see the end now. So there's one person finishing. So we're down to only 4 left in the qualifier. There's those 3 there that are quite long away from finishing. Again, the problem is the rules in this game are a bit different. In the UK Wipeout, you can skip obstacles. Generally, in the US one, they're a bit different, and it depends on which rule set they're used to. Some people might try and go back and then get stuck, which can happen. So only 7 people made it through in the end, so almost everyone can make it through the next round, which I'm really sitting here hoping is not... Never mind. Not double cross. But it is double cross. Unfortunately, I can make it cross double cross. I've proven that to myself before, but I've failed it more times than I've succeeded in it. I think it's not great. I'm not great at it, but we'll have a go. We've got a fresh 180 seconds to have a go. Well, that didn't go well. I think the longer you do it for, the better you seem to get. That seems to be how double cross works. Obviously, it just chucked me off in the end anyway there, because you can't go on it past there, because it'll ghost. Just stop you from riding on the same one the whole way around, which is cheating. Ah! Yeah, not great. Yes! Oh, we made it through. Nice. Damn it, why? It's glitched out again. Now it says I have 10 wins and only 10 tickets. It's completely glitched. 1, I have 4,600 tickets, and 2, I only have 2 wins. I don't know, this game is actually glitched out. It just keeps happening. But we'll see who gets through. I think only 1 person can't get through. Because 7 people qualified and there's 4 left, which imply I think 3 have finished. But it does count people who've disconnected as well, so some people do just disconnect. There's 2 in the middle at the moment. Are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? Fail. Fail. Surprising amount of people end up failing. It is a hard one, double cross. It's very hard. I'm enjoying this live stream, by the way. Bit of Roblox and a bit of Autobahn police sim. What's better than that? That's nothing else, basically. Nothing else is better than that. That's the rule. Yeah, we've got 4 people just sitting there. No, 2 of them have just gone off. Another person just jumped off the side for no reason. I don't know what's happening. What is that person doing there? Here, look. What's this person doing? Oh, yeah, there you go. They tried riding one arm all the way around, I think, and then obviously the arm ghosted. I think the problem is some people have lag, which means that person might be on a green in their game, but for my game they're floating in midair. That seems to happen. I think it's based on people's lag, maybe. If the game is lagging or their internet is lagging, that will happen. Lag does seem to mess everything up. That person's almost made it. Nope. And that's it, they're out of time, so I think only 3 people maybe have made it through. I'll see how many people have made it through now. I think it was about 3. 4. So one person has to go out in stage 3. I'm not sure who that'll be. There is a weird glitch that seems to happen to some people on the Terra-go-round that causes them to just fall off of the Terra-go-round when they spawn, and then that obviously they're the one who's out. Oh, it's the Dreadmill. So never ever done the Dreadmill in this game. I've seen it in real life, never done it in the game. You have to avoid this massive dodgeball sort of thing. Effectively, it's treadmill crossed with dodgeball, I guess you can call it. That's the aim, and we have to just keep running away from it. And it will just knock someone off. So obviously it's... And to make it even harder, they've obviously added in these little things here. That's not in real life. Oh, someone's out. So the round's over. We're through the wipeout zone. Let's try and get ourselves a win. So who's made it through then? 3 people. Unfortunately, that I Like Kittens person was the person who won it last time with that really blistering time in the wipeout zone. So I have to wait and see at the moment. I'm always bad on the launch in the wipeout zone. That's the bit I'm bad at. So this is the wipeout zone we've got. It's a hard one. It's the one that Colour Factory ended up placing second on. It looked quite hard. I've never tried it, so we'll give it a go. But I don't know how it's going to work. So obviously the first obstacle you have to try over and over again, which is what makes it even harder. But then all the other obstacles you don't have to try over and over again. It's only that first obstacle, which is what makes it a bit more evil, I think. That first obstacle. It's got to be one of the most mean obstacles in the entire game. So let's give it another go. So here's the wipeout zone. Let's see if we can win. Hopefully we can win. Get 1 victory inside the stream at least. Be nice. And then, so we go down here and then we just jump off. We have to jump off at a time that we choose. It's basically just luck how much of a launch you get. Obviously I've just got a better launch than everyone else, which is luck. It seems to be completely luck, that first bit. So we've made it across there before everyone else. One person's trying to jump over there, which they can't. They've only just realised that is the rule in this particular... With that one obstacle in the wipeout zone, that's the rule. Which is a bit mean. So I don't know what exactly that obstacle there was supposed to do. I just walked straight through that obstacle. And that's it, we've done it! We've done it! We've won. So we'll see how quickly everyone else... that was an absolutely blistering time, so... And the people behind me were actually quite fast as well, so... Pretty good that I managed to do that. I'm happy with that though, got a win, so I'll take that as the thumbnail hopefully, maybe. There you go, 51.3 seconds is an absolute mad time in this game, so... I'm very happy with that, obviously. Very happy. And the internet speed's just gone really slow all of a sudden. There, it's gone back to normal now. That happens, and obviously I get a period where I drop quite a few frames, which is a bit of a shame. It's to do with the internet connection, but it's sorted itself out now, so that's good. Very, very good. I like doing my live streams, so... There you go, the tournament's starting, so... And obviously this video will go up tomorrow at, I think, 9 AM. The video for it, I'll plan for 9 AM going up on the schedule. It's always nice to schedule streams, but obviously I'm not scheduling it to September the 15th, which is when the next video will be out. There's no way I'm scheduling it for that long, because it's silly, because I'm doing it right now. So, we'll do one more round of Wipeout, and I think it's time to finish the stream then. I'm only planning for an hour little stream. But we've had a viewer all the way through. Obviously, one viewer's me, and then one viewer's somebody else. Whoever it is that's watching, thank you so much for watching. So, new round starts in 8 seconds. And it's a qualifier. Yet another qualifier. So these blocks there are not nice. How many people got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So hopefully we'll make it through the qualifier. That's the plan, is to make it through the qualifier. So 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, there's stairs that basically just push you off them, which makes it extremely hard. Oh, they push you off now. They didn't push me off before. What's really good with these is if you fall off, you can actually just jump straight back on, which avoids the need for you to jump and go all the way the long way round. Actually, I've just like knocked myself down way loads of positions there. I used to be able to do that, but I wasn't able to do it then, unfortunately. So we'll beat this person here, but we're not first, unfortunately. There's only 7 left, so people have completed this one quite quickly. Some people are trying to go back to the other obstacle, which is really silly. Not what you meant to do. So we're just waiting here for people to finish. We've got 3 left in the qualifier at the moment. One person who still doesn't understand that obstacle. The second obstacle that is actually really easy. It just requires you to jump. So we've got 3 left. I see 2 of them. I don't know where they all ran out of time anyway. So there you go. We became 4th in the end. 8 people have made it through. So fingers crossed we have the I'm going to say the sleeper, the sweeper, not the sleeper. Fingers crossed, because I hate double cross. Please say we don't have double cross. Yes, it's the sweeper. So this is generally quite easy. We just have to jump at the right time. So now I've said it, it's quite easy. I'm probably going to fail. And it gets higher and higher, the sweeper. That's the whole idea. Obviously, so the way it works, the last 6 people win, or some. I think it's saying I have 1 win now, which is not even true. So that's the whole idea of this. So there you go. All players now will advance because 2 people have fallen, but we always play to see who's going to be the last man standing. Last standing mode. So that's the whole idea. So we're just playing. So right now I'm guaranteed to be through to the next stage. Just waiting and seeing how many people. Like, just to see if we can be the last. I think you get, like, bonus credits, maybe, or something. Like, bonus tickets. I'm not really sure. I think you get bonus something, though. Yeah, no, there's another person gone. So we've got 3 left. Last time I played a sweeper, I couldn't get last man standing. So, last Robloxian standing, I guess. We can call it last Robloxian standing. That works. That's what citizens of Roblox are called, I think. Well, there you go. There was a little lag on the sweeper, and that put me in. So we've got 2 left, and those 2 seem to be going forever. Neither of them are falling. The sweeper is lagging slightly for some reason. It obviously must not be happening for those 2. Yeah, it's up to a height of 6 now, and somehow they haven't fallen. I don't know how that's possible. Oh, there you go. They're gone. That person went. So that's it now. That's the person who's got the last Robloxian standing. 5 people have ended up making it through, despite the fact that 6 were there. I don't understand. 1 person must have disconnected. So 5 are left to go through to the next round, which could be Blunderland. It could be. It's Blunderland. I hate Blunderland. This is the one I failed on. Colour Factory succeeded in it. This one, every time you fall off an obstacle in this, you have to go back to the beginning. You get teleported back to the beginning, but it's very hard. I absolutely hate it. So I don't think I'll be making it through to the Wipeout zone on this attempt, but I have to wait and see. So, because in this case, even if there are only 3 people left, you still have to make it through. So it is a bit tricky. I've just got stuck and then fell off. That's not nice. Couldn't do that one. Unfortunately, it's lagging slightly. I don't know. I think it's to do with my processor. I don't think the graphics settings are going to have anything to do with it. But it is a pain. So the aim here is just wait in the middle where I'm not going to get hit. That's the whole point of this here. And then that's it. So we've made it through. This one seems to glitch out for me. I basically just have to walk down. I thought it was supposed to spin, actually. It's not glitched out. I just did it wrong last time, I think. Oh, what? The round's over? Why? Let me guess, 3 people made it through, didn't they? Oh. Only 2 made it through, but we didn't run out of time. Okay. That was a bit mean. I'm going to watch that back now. I'm going to watch that back. Because I'm almost positive there that I didn't fail out of time. Because only 2 people made it through, and there's supposed to be 3. This is a really hard wipeout zone as well, actually, because this first obstacle, again, you have to go back to the beginning if you fall on it. Same with, I think, all the obstacles. Same with the second obstacle, you have to go back to the beginning. The third obstacle, then, you don't have to go back to the beginning. So, what, am I in the wipeout zone? Why is it doing this? We shouldn't be doing that if I'm not in it. Yeah, I'm not in it, so I don't know why I did that. So we'll watch and see who wins, then after that we'll end the stream. So there go the 2 people into the wipeout zone. Only 2 in this wipeout zone, obviously. And we'll see who wins. So we've got 2 remaining here. Obviously, they'll have to keep redoing it unless they time out, and then no one will win, obviously. Because that seems to be, I think that can actually happen in this particular wipeout zone, because it's quite hard. Because you have to go back to the beginning on 2 out of the 3 obstacles, which is not normal. That person's made it okay, though. And so's that person. So they both made it okay. Okay, the one's made it. The second one's going to make it now. Yeah. And that's it. So, everyone's made it across fine. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Well, not video, it's a stream. It's because I've been doing so many videos lately. I've got videos going out until like the 14th of September or whatever. Also, guys, remember, like, I've got Zazzle merch. Got to buy that. Also, thank you so much. Obviously, this channel has been going just over 3 years now. I haven't bothered to make a special video. I should have, I think. But oh well. So, check out Colour Factory's channel as well. Do remember, I've got 55 subscribers now, so thank you very much for that. 6 in about 2 or 3 weeks, which is very good. Past 10,000 view mark, so thank you so much for doing that. If any of you guys would like me to do some sort of special video, like a for 3 years of the channel, all 10,000 views, it can be, I think, for both is the idea. Do put in any of the comments of any of my videos, or in the comments or chat or whatever, you know what I mean? So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video, I hope. If you want to watch more than one video of me, I really hope that's true, because it's nice, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. I don't know how to outro streams. Bye bye.